Everybody's good? Comfy? Everything's good?
Yeah, get it rolling.
All right.
Can't see anything. Sorry.
Why are you looking at me like that? Right?
Why are you looking at me like that? I always get this question. Why are you looking at me like that?
I was expecting the smile.
No, I'm just saying. After many, many months of planning, discussions, and here we are. Episode 1.
2411 podcast.
With us today, a man of many talents, a close friend, executive director of RoofTop Fitness, Yuriy Lemenev.
Yeah. How you doing, guys?
Welcome to the 2411.
I'm very happy to be here with you today.
I did my bit.
You did your bit. All right, so let's jump in.
Hi.
All right, man. How you doing?
Everything is fine. Like I said, I'm happy to be with you today.
All right.
How did you get into this? How did this happen?
To hear the regular or
Was it a tough ride?
Was it
It's
a
cold
tough
outside.
It's pretty cold today, but it's fine. I got used to the cold and I got used to the different situation in my life. So it's not bothering me much.
And fitness?
Fitness, it's a long story. I think it's kind of for me it's very interesting. I love what I do, definitely, and I started.
Well, okay. Let's track back, right?
So
Let's
yes.
track back. When was the time when you were like? Because I remember that time. Okay.
What, when he started?
I remember that
When he
time
started
because
the business, or when he
because,
got into
because as I
fitness?
told you before,
the healthy routine.
I lost a drinking buddy.
Yeah, we know each other for many years. Yeah.
Exactly. So at some point, couple of like 10, 15, no, it's not 15.
No,
but
it's
like 10 years ago.
No,
right?
it's 15 years ago, pretty
Okay.
much. But 10 years ago, yes, we know each other for pretty much like
for
15
a while,
years.
for a
Yeah.
while. Yeah. So I lost a drinking buddy. So my question, I guess, would be like what made you all of a sudden out of nowhere? I just remember a time when you stopped drinking, you quit smoking, you started running on in Brooklyn on Ocean Parkway with weight vests. I
That's
remember
true,
that
yes,
time.
yes,
so
yes.
so I guess what I wanted to get to was what made you what started this?
I decided to change something about myself. I got bored. I got bored, and I used to love fitness all the time, and I decided to change my life. I look at the mirror, and I think I wasn't pretty much happy with myself, and I decided to try and do something good for myself. I thought that would be a great choice, and I'm still happy, and I'm still trying to change it. I'm very criticizing myself all the time, so it's never end to it. So I'm always trying to improve. I'm always trying to be better, not only for myself, but maybe I have this idea of motivating somebody, who not starting yet and will see me and try something new as well. But I started first with food. It wasn't right away healthy lifestyle or me running with a vest like you said. I started.
That's not the only thing I remember. I remember apples for snacks in your trunk.
That's true.
How long ago was this? I mean,
Dude, this was like a lot of years back, but I remember
like
we
10,
came out.
15, or he had an athletic background before.
He had his
Yes.
food thing. He was doing something, and then we came out. I was doing some photo for him. We came out, and he goes, "Hey, you want a snack?" And I'm like, "Okay." He pops his trunk open. He's got like a box of apples. I'm like, "Seriously? Like we're doing apples?"
Mark knows me from the I would say years when I used to be a security. You remember that, right? And I used to
remember.
I used to do
Those are fun places where you did
right.
security. Yeah.
Yes, it was a fun time, and I'm happy I survived. There was a great time. But I used to do the fitness, but I wasn't like into it. And then I decided to have an idea.
You were
with
just
a
a big dude, so they hired you?
He was a big dude.
Yeah.
Or you
and
did some boxing?
He was
or
a big
what?
dude.
Yes. I used to do the martial arts and
As a big dude.
as a big.
Like, no, seriously. Like,
Must have helped.
I know maybe we're getting ahead of it ourselves a little bit, but during this whole process, how much did you drop actually?
The weight?
Yeah.
It was probably in my best time. I were, I don't know, at 245, something like that, 250,
And
now 205.
so like 50 pounds.
Yeah, kind
So
of.
imagine him. This is him, and then plus 50 pounds of just force.
Of heavily breathing.
Of force.
But it looked intimidating, so that's
It
what-
looked intimidating. Yeah.
Yeah. It never stopped drunk people to, try to see if they can beat me.
If they can challenge you.
Yeah. Probably even now. But, I started with the food, and I really liked, this routine and showing people what they can eat, and, how simple is that, and there is no magic. And I invested a few years in that, and I think I was very, very successful in that.
For yourself at first, right?
For myself, definitely, because not only I start with idea of healthy food, of delivering meals to the people so they don't have to do nothing and they don't have to think. And
so now you're talking about your first business.
Correct.
Right? So first you had this goal for yourself, and you realized, hey, this is my lifestyle. And I want to turn into...
I just found people that actually looking for something like that.
Okay.
Basically, so, the prepared food. You don't have to think about what you're eating, when you're eating, and what kind food you're eating, basically. You just have everything ready for you. And I thought it was like a great idea. Mark...
This was before the gym.
Yes.
Okay.
And, he can even, tell you the example because he tried. Am I right?
Oh, there was a lot of good reviews,
the-
at least locally. A lot of people were raving about it. Everybody
Good
was
food?
like, "Yeah, it was good food. It wasn't just like."
Your daughter tried it too.
Yeah.
That's for me.
What
It's
was
the
it?
best.
What was
I mean,
that
she was a
business?
baby, but if she liked it, that means it's good.
That's what I'm trying to say. If the children likes the food, I think this is the best compliment to the to the cuisine.
Yeah, it wasn't anything like cardboard type of tasting something. It was
And that
actually
was my
really
point.
good stuff. Yeah.
Showing people that they can eat normally. At the same time, the whole idea of the prep meal was portion control. So you can eat everything. That's the way, people right now asking me, can you recommend me the diet?
Unless you open all the packaging at once. There's a little bag that comes every morning. It's got all the food, and if you eat portionally, you're good, right?
Yeah, but listen, you can eat everything at one time. You don't have to eat
And
nothing.
then you go to the fridge. Those are the ones that didn't lose any weight, bro.
we can talk about that too.
What was that? Was that called Inch Away?
Inch Away, yeah.
If I'm not mistaken.
Yes,
I remember.
That was a good thing, yeah.
So I was very happy with myself getting into, a certain level with the food, showing people, a lot of people got results, and I'm very, very proud of it and very happy with that. And, if to make this story short, it was a fire and everything burned. Basically I just didn't want to redo everything. So basically I lost everything in one night.
So that business, how long did that business last you?
Probably around 5 years.
Oh, so that's a long time. And when you opened that business, you were, I assume, single guy.
Yes. And, I had a few people that probably believed in me. And I always, I always appreciate my team. Doesn't matter what's the food or right now the trainers that I got. I very happy to surround myself with the people that actually care what they're doing.
But it's hard to find those people.
It's really hard, but that's the unique process. You're going through many people, and whoever stays with you, then they're legit.
Do you have any secret formula? How do you find? Is it just like networks, word of mouth, friends?
Bad times creates strong people. Yeah, am I right?
Yeah, sure,
So when you in a bad position and you see people are staying with you and telling you like, you know what, don't give up. We're with you. We're gonna get through it. And I realized not every person will be really happy when you succeed. It's everybody can tell you, oh, I feel bad for you, but not every person will be very honest with you with saying, we're happy for you.
Right. But in terms of the recruitment process, whether it's for Inch Away or whether later for your gym, where did you find these people that you want to surround yourself with?
You never know.
As a business owner.
you never know how it's gonna go. I'll be
You
honest
never
with
know
you.
where you're gonna find them,
I
or
think
what is it?
I think like
I'm guessing you just hold on to the good ones. and-
it's
But where do- yeah.
it's whatever.
I'm sure he had some characters, right?
Absolutely. Oof.
But what did you go
Absolutely.
like Indeed.com?
No,
or what,
no,
how
no,
does
no,
that
no,
work?
no. It's to be honest with you, I cannot tell you the right place where I can get those people, but thank God people send them my way. Yeah.
Okay.
You're getting different kind of situation in your life, and you see how they respond, how they act, how they motivating you, how they maybe they giving you negative
Vibes.
feedback. I hate those. I swear. For me, this one is the worst case of scenario. I hate negative people. I'm trying to go away from them. I think
Yeah,
this
he
is.
doesn't call me if I say something negative for like a week after.
That's true.
Sometimes you say something
I say
negative,
some negative stuff, and he's like, you know what? Give me some time.
But
and he goes hangs out with someone else.
Some
right?
positive
Yeah,
people,
okay,
probably.
for
yeah.
sure, for sure. This is one of my priorities when I'm taking a person to my team. I'm telling them, be nice, be respectful, and have fun. If you're not enjoying the atmosphere, you're not with us. Because I want everybody to have fun, enjoy, and have a lovely process with the work. If you come to the work with a negative, like Mark said, vibes, you're not our person. Everybody is, doing their job and they love what they're doing, like me. So for me, it's very, very important. This is one of the top thing.
It's all right. So you had that inch away. Unfortunately, it burned down.
It burned down, but
And you didn't have whatever, you weren't inspired to continue with it or start it over again, I would say, right? And at that moment you decided, let's open a gym, or how did that come about?
I'll be honest with you, to get at the same level that I had the inch away and start from the beginning, it was pretty tough, and I decided, I gotta move. I had this always passion with the competitions, the Spartan races, the bikes. Bikes, by the way, thanks to you. You get me into it.
He bought your bike.
I got him into it. Then I got him into it. Then I got out. He kept going.
He kept riding.
Yeah. I did it like once or twice. Oh, wait, no, we did three.
We did, yeah.
I did two.
Three-
with you
three
and-
what?
No, I did two
Races,
The
you know.
5-hour
Right.
bike tour. Yeah,
The ones that I'm still trying to sign on to with
yeah.
you guys.
You were invited
We're
last year.
trying, and we will.
Yeah, we should actually. I think they're gonna start doing that.
They already did.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm not
All
gonna sign you up right now, but
Yeah. We'll talk about it.
we're gonna get to it. So I decided that I like the sport, and I would love to continue with that. So I did the good research about the schools, and I found one good school in the city, and I went there.
School for what?
For the
as a
personal trainers.
For
yeah.
personal trainers.
It was one of the best, called AAPT, American Academy of Personal Trainers, and I went there. I
You were
decided,
already 250, so you were good, right?
No.
You had a lot to
I
work
already.
No,
I,
he
no,
lost
no,
weight.
no, no.
Already
That's
lost
at the
weight.
inch
Okay,
away.
right.
Yeah,
He
helped me.
inched away at his inch.
So
Right.
I was running like crazy. Every day I did pretty much like 8 miles. 8 miles every day.
Just
Doesn't
running.
matter what, just running.
With weights.
Not all the time, but thank you. For me, running is a meditation. It's like, it's a very nice stress relief. It has a lot of different benefits, but one of the best probably that I got for myself as in terms of being in a sport is stress relief.
reliever. At the expense of the knees.
It becomes not more important for my physical, but more important for my mental health. It does a lot. So I went to the school. It was like for 6 months, I believe, and I finished it, and I went to the other places to get different kinds of certificates. And I started my routine with a personal trainer. It wasn't easy, I'll be honest with you. Getting,
You hired a personal trainer, or you
No.
shadow?
I
Clients,
started,
yeah.
I started as a personal trainer, working in a gym and looking for the clients. And everybody knew me as the terms of, healthy food, but nobody knows me as the terms of a, trainer.
Trainer,
Yeah,
right.
they knew that I'm, working out, this and that, but it's like you starting from the point zero. But thank God, I'm very stubborn, and you know that, Mark, right?
Yeah, stubborn, but at the same time, I mean, like people knew who you were.
Yes,
So
yes, that's true. That was a
you,
little
you
bit easier
did build
for me.
somewhat of a platform with that
True.
your way. You
That's true
gained
story,
some
yeah.
following, right? And when it came time to switch to what you did, those people automatically found out about it, right?
Yes, but it's like you competing with the people who has like 15, 10, 20 years experience, and you just
Absolutely.
start.
I'm not minimizing the.
I'm just saying
Yeah.
it's kind of like to show them that you can do something, that you know something, and you wanna prove that you trying to be the best of the best is kind of hard. I'm kind of person that I can't stop. For me, stopping is like pretty much dying. So being as a personal trainer, I decided, you know what, I can do this better, I can do that better, because going from gym to gym, going to place, even when I went to the people that has the gym in the house, in the buildings or whatever, I saw so many things that I can improve. And I decided, you know what, I'll give it a try. I wanna continue this path and do something better.
That's the entrepreneurial
Spirit.
spirit. Yeah,
can't even
it's
pronounce
like-
this word.
But that's what every entrepreneur does, right? They find a certain thing and they
Problem
figure
and they
out
need to
how they
fix.
can make it better.
Probably, if you say so,
Yeah, bro.
I'm in.
Well, it seems like there are a few characteristics.
Well, he
that
just literally said the definition of it. He went to different gyms, he saw problems, and he's like, "This needs to change. This could be better." And
And I love doing this. I still, like in even in my place, I'm trying always to improve. I swear, my team is like, they like, Yuri, when are you gonna stop? Everything is already beautiful, perfect. Yeah, I'm like, I can't. If I see something, this probably is
You're
like
a perfectionist.
I don't want to say that.
Right.
I hope so.
Yeah.
I really want that.
but wait, we're
What?
getting ahead of ourselves.
Yeah, I'm sorry. Yeah.
Take it easy.
So yes.
No,
And
I'm talking about in terms of like getting better of what you're doing. We didn't get to the gym yet.
Okay, so I decided that I want to try, and I started looking for the space, and I say we, because at that point I had a person that want to try a business with me. It was a kind of experience.
What was that
because-
person's background? Also fitness training?
Yes,
Okay.
yes, I was a fitness trainer and decided that would be a great idea. But the person lasted for a month, and decided that can't run anymore. It's fine, everything fine.
The
but
person can't run. Something wrong with his knees, or he can't
no,
run?
can run the business in terms of as in terms of it's not easy. If
Right.
you're not ready for it's any business is tough.
So now we're talking about the first rooftop fitness.
Yes, we're talking about the Rooftop Fitness. That's the first location. I'll be honest with you, I don't know how I signed up for that location. Going through the memories and whatever happened at that location, I'm like, enormous amount of experience. I can say this, for me, it was something to...
So everything, first of all, it's not like he just took $1 million and said, "I'm going to open a gym." You did everything yourself with
That's
help,
true.
with friends, family, right? People helped you, whatever, who could, with, physical labor. I did a little bit, like literally. I have a story about that.
Yes.
But basically, it's not like you
It's
had
not,
like a crazy
yes.
investment that you just
You're saying
poured
correct.
money in.
Yes, you're saying correct.
I mean, I
thing,
remember
yes.
you drilling like what do you call those changing rooms, like the doors in between or whatever, right?
Let's say it like this. It was at one point it was so bad that I was slipping there because I was trying to save some money on Easy Pass because I live in Jersey myself and business located in Brooklyn. So I was trying to save some money and I was slipping there. It's fine. I swear I'm not complaining about that.
Right.
It's part of an experience, and it's part to be proud of something that I didn't give up. And for me, it's very important. I proved to myself a lot with this thing. So I appreciate whatever happened and the way it happens. So without having a place, without pretty much no equipment at all, it was like little things, and creating something big. For me, it's a big deal. But you know what I do really appreciate, again, to people that surrounds me, people that friends, family, and my clients. My clients came to that location. Doesn't matter what happened there. It was super cold. It was. I
During the
remember.
winter,
Was it
right?
really open air?
No,
And it was
it's
super
not-
hot during the summer, right? Because
It's
it was
not
a roof-
okay.
it was
So
a rooftop stuff.
so the whole thing about it's located on a rooftop, but from all of the sides of the pretty much the space, it has windows, and it was old windows. So in the summertime, it was super hot, and on the winter, it was super cold, because
right.
you can't do nothing about it. Even if you're gonna put millions of heaters, it's not gonna warm up. So I just remember that story when two of my clients came on the semi-private in the morning, and it was a winter time, and we came there inside and start workout, and it was a lot of steam from them,
Right.
because it was super cold.
That
I'm
means
like,
you were doing a good job with
You
it.
were doing a
oh
good job.
my
You were working.
God. I'm like, I felt bad at one point, and it was a much of appreciation to the people that, they could have go to any other place, and they came to me, and I really respect that. I really saying thanks to people who believed in me. I did a lot of thoughts about it, but for me, again and again, very important, I didn't give up. A lot of people telling me, come on, stop it. Go to this place. They will take you. They will be more than happy. You're going to work for
Yeah,
them.
because you could go to a gym and be just a fitness trainer.
I'm telling
that
you,
gym.
like at that point, a lot of owners, people that I know, like a private gyms, they came to me, showing this, like I'm struggling, like, yo, you know what? No blame, no nothing. If you ever decide to come to my place, we'll be more than happy to, assist you. Everything will help you. I'm like, no. I'll try it. I'll stay. I'll try it, and thank God, I'm happy where I am.
Are you averse to having a boss? Is that something that's in your DNA? Is that a reason?
I saw him twitch as you said the word boss, and it just went.
You're absolutely right. Even right now, when I'm coming to my place, and my team telling me, "Oh, hi, boss," I'm like, "Yo, I don't like to call myself as a boss. I want to be a part of a team. I want them to respect me as the terms of a person, not because I owned this place. It's, for me, it's very important, for real. So right now they trying to make it fun. They're not saying like, "Oh, hi, boss." They just, making fun, joking around. And I'm okay with that. Hopefully I understand jokes, and, I like to have fun, and, and again, thank God I have like super nice team with the good vibes. So everybody joking
Just
all the time.
coming back to that first location.
Oh my God! Is this first location? I'm trying to forget about that one.
I have a personal story about that first location.
Oh my God!
He calls me, and our other friend Vlad goes, "Hey guys, I need some help." Vlad had a van. He's like, "We need some power. We need to move these rubber mats that they use at the gym."
First of all, when you saw those mats, I already moved them twice.
I understand. So exactly. So we come to his house, right? They were in front of your driveway, in front of your garage, and. Yeah, they were heavy. But,
No.
Picking them up.
I can tell you. I'm sorry for interrupting you, but I know exactly how much they weigh. So each 90 pounds, one piece.
Okay, so it's one thing when
32.
When you take the van and you back it up into the driveway that's in front of his garage, and throw, just picking it up and throwing it into the van is one thing. All right, so we were tired. Biggest fitness guys over here, okay? Athletes, star athletes over here.
He gave you a complimentary training.
No, me, Mark and Vlad over here. What do you call it? Haven't probably been to the gym in like 5 years from that point at least. And we're okay. We're helping. We're helping. We're putting these mats into the van. And then I don't know if I saw where this gym was before. I think I did, but we pull up, or we didn't realize, what it was that he was asking us to do. We pull up to the gym, and he's like, "All right, guys, so we got to bring these up to the third floor."
There was no elevator.
And I'm like, what? 90 pounds a piece. I think together
No,
I think
you was
me and Vlad probably helped you with like 3 or 4 of them
That's
out of the
true.
30.
then there was folding them and I was carrying
Then
them
we
up.
figured out a best, we basically figured out lifting is not one of our strengths. But folding was very good, So we
was
folded
good.
them with like these
Just-
special like
just-
hitches, and he rolled it like cylinders. He picked them up like cylinders and brought them up to the third
Just
floor.
imagine 32 pieces of 90 pounds.
I imagine. I think I did like
three
2.
floors. Three
I did
floors.
like 2, and I was like, dude, I'm done.
Yeah, but the most fun one from that story was the wheel.
The wheel was not with us. You did that on your own.
Yeah, but the funny story, there was the wheel was like 200 and something pounds.
Tractor wheel,
yes,
right?
that's
Truck
correct.
wheel.
Yeah. So I went there by myself, and on the last step, I was pushing up, and it was like rolling. I couldn't get in on the third floor because it's like I'm pushing and it's rolling, and if I'm gonna let go, it's gonna ruin the whole building. So I was waiting for like 10 or 15 minutes while, the guy's like, "Are you okay?" I'm like, "Yo, you gotta help me. I'm just staying here for 15 minutes,
Holding
rolling
this
this
wheel,
thing." Yeah,
hoping it
was,
doesn't fly down the stairs.
that location was like to be honest with you, was like struggle for me
I mean, you got the wheel up though, right?
yes. Probably that location showed me a lot of what I capable of doing. That's was very important in my life, and not giving it up. I would say one of the best thing for me. I'm still getting different kind of experience, but as in terms of like, I don't know if you have this experience, but when everybody keep telling you like, "Come on,
Give it up.
give it up,
Yeah.
stop it, it's okay, nobody will judge you, nobody will blame you, it's okay." Especially at again, if we're coming back to the previous location, at one point I had to borrow the money, so I believed that much. I decided that I can do it, even though not a lot of people believed that something could happen from that.
So I guess your biggest supporters or someone that is extremely important to you was your family, right? At that point, once again, you're married, and I don't know if you had kids at that point or not.
I had the old one, the 9
The
years old,
eldest,
yeah.
right?
Right now.
And that takes a lot of guts and courage, right? To keep pushing through where you have a family that relies on you. And I guess the pressure is, hey, go get a job and keep working. But then you stuck through it. How did you do
so
it? I mean, like,
we go into the real Yuriy, and
Right.
not everybody knows what I'm gonna tell right now, because all this time I had 3 jobs pretty much. So I was, by the way, a host on a radio show too, and I'm proud as well.
What do you mean was? You're not doing it anymore?
No, I don't do this anymore. It's
Come be a host here.
this is not his first rodeo.
No, and there was amazing experience as well. I learned so much. I appreciate people that again believed in me and gave me this opportunity to be somewhere where I wasn't even expecting that I could. Having 3 jobs pretty much. My other job, I was working for a laboratory. In the morning, 7:00 in the morning, you have like training sessions till the evening. After that, you go into the other work, coming home like 2-3 o'clock in the morning, and 4 hours of sleep. It's been a while, Not
Since you slept?
Yes, that's true. But everybody, to be honest with you, saying, "Oh my God, why you have so nice job, You like having fun, you enjoying the environment. The beautiful girls coming, you just don't do nothing,
I mean, that's the tricks of social media. It's like you see the good pictures, you see the good times. You don't see what's done under.
That's what I'm saying. Like having 2 jobs and sleeping for like 4 or 5 hours, and at the same point, trying to go to all kind of different competitions, improve myself with different kinds of knowledge in different fields as in terms of getting certificates, and trying to show my customers that there is a different kinds of path they can try with me, especially with me. People just seeing a good picture of my social media in terms of Instagram, and they tell, "Oh my God, you don't do much.
That's what social media is
That's
for,
why-
right? Everybody tries to put out an image of their best lives, right? Or
But
or
I'm
promote their business,
trying. I understand that complaining is not the best way as well.
Right,
You
right.
know, like again, not everybody will actually be very supportive, like honest supportive for you when they see you not in a good condition. So my favorite one when people like asking how you doing, how are you? I'm saying everything is the best of the best.
How do you handle that? How do you handle the stress?
It's kind of fitness, it's for me, fitness is basically a part of my life, and I can't live without it. I never thought that, for example, running could be sort of a meditation, right? And like probably like 10 or 15 years ago, if somebody would tell me like, Yuri, let's go for a run, I'm like, are you crazy? Are you out of your mind to
that's what I say to
run?
the bike marathon.
I'm still there, by the way. Yeah, he says that to me. He's like, "Hey, why don't you come down to the gym?" And I'll be like, "I'm good."
There's another thing, huge thing, is boxing.
Right.
And what I'm doing right now, I'm doing the classes for boxing, and
You're
I'm
teaching now.
yes,
But you did the courses, right? You
absolutely, yeah. Yes, I'm certified. It's not about that. You have to have with the boxing thing is a completely different story, because I see a lot of people having stress these days, and boxing.
nothing like fixes like a good hit, right?
No, I'm being honest with you. It's not even sometimes about teaching. I love teaching boxing as in terms of techniques and show them what they can do, and show them that the boxing is not only waving with your arms and screaming, yo, ow, oof, oof,
No, it's
whatever.
interesting how how different people actually that go and take these lessons and do this thing. I used to work for a company where he was like there was a guy that was working with me. He was a business manager or something like that. Or, he did some business stuff. He dealt with clients. He went on Wall Street and met up with all these big executives, and he started doing boxing. And from time to time, I see him coming into the office, black eye. Like, dude, how are you gonna go? How are you gonna go to see a client?
But
You got a black eye. He goes, listen, this is boxing. This is what I do now.
But I think it's a little bit different. Whatever, we don't have sparring. We don't have sparring. If some of my clients, they actually asking me to spar with them, and I enjoy it as well.
I bet you do.
Especially when they don't pay the bills.
But the boxing that we have right now, it's more of a term of like resistance training and anger management. After the class, you're pretty much a brand new person. So I see many people, the same thing pretty much with the fitness, but this one is more like a legit thing for the stress relief. So I see a lot of people that comes to the class and they're like, oh my god, I hate this, and this work, this wife, this husband, kids, and this, and they coming out like, oh my god, I feel much better, it's fine, I can handle it. And this is the part of the process, and I'm really enjoying this as well.
About kids, I saw I follow your thing, so I see you have
Do you?
all of your
Which one?
accounts. All of your accounts. I saw you have kids classes.
Yes, kids. It's very.
First of all, not every gym has that.
That's true. Not everybody can handle them. It's,
I know.
Just
kids-
box them.
No. But what I meant is like it's actually
It's,
cool. Look, we all have problems where kids are now sitting at home on their iPads playing Roblox, doing nothing else, right? And then he posts these posts I see every day. There's a bunch of kids. They're fighting. They got gloves on. They're doing jumping jacks. They're like
You see very very tiny line with the kids, because it's enough, probably like 10-15 minutes, and then they got bored. So to get attention from the kid for like 45-50 minutes, it's probably you're getting gray hair. I don't, you can tell, but
You hide them.
I hide them. Yeah. But with the kids, it's very important to show the kid that it could be fun. Again, with the personal trainers and the fitness, a lot of people coming to the place and saying they're super scared. Let's be honest. A lot. I'm not saying everybody, but a lot of people had the previous bad experience with a gym, with a trainer.
There's also
with a-
intimidation. You're not,
Yes,
you're
yes.
intimidated.
You kind of, some of them, feel probably ashamed or something like that. I think being as a personal trainer, not only you have to know techniques, you have to know the exercise, and you have to do the right program to the person, but you have to be a psychologist as well. As a terms of showing a person that they can do it, they can love it, and they can enjoy it. When person comes to me, my thing is to show them that they can do the fitness with me or without me. I want them to actually enjoy the process. And the same thing was with the food. My thing was to show people that there is no magic. You can see what kind of ingredients, what's the portions you can have to have the results. Depends on your goals. For example, right?
And you
But-
ate it too, so it's like, sure.
Yeah.
It's good.
A lot of people, 90%, I believe, they want fast results, and there is no
Of course.
Magic bullet.
it's-
There's no magic bullet.
There is
but
no
I
magic
could tell
pill.
I could tell you about myself. Like if I go and do something, for a couple of days and I don't see a result, I get discouraged. Because
You
it's like,
see-
you feel like it's a lot easier to sit on a couch eating popcorn, watching a movie than actually doing something physical for a person that is not used to it. So when when you get out of that comfort zone, you feel like you should be rewarded by these fast results, and they don't come fast at all, and you get discouraged, and a lot of people quit.
Listen, it's very, I think, important for, again, to prove yourself that you can do it. With a personal trainer too, people come to the trainer and they expect the trainer needs to have like a six-pack. And my favorite question, do you have a six-pack? I'm like, do I have to have a six-pack for you to train or whatever?
I see where they're coming with that from, because it's kind of like it's proof that you know what you're doing in a way.
I know a lot of good trainers. I'll be honest with you. I'm not gonna say names, but I know very good trainers that knows what they're doing, and they have
Absolutely.
amazing results with
Absolutely.
their clients.
But on the cover
On
of
a
things,
scale, yeah.
they want to see.
Yes,
that
I agree
know.
with you.
But I agree at the same time. I agree. Look, my daughter used to go to gymnastics, and her gymnastics coaches, they're coaches. They had medals at their time, you know what I mean? But now
That's
they're
very important, right?
completely out of shape. That doesn't mean they don't know what they're doing.
But I can tell you the opposite story. I know a lot of amazing athletes that did amazing in sport. And when I see they training, oh my God, I feel bad for their customers. I'm sorry. Being a good athlete doesn't mean you have a knowledge of explaining a client what they need to do.
Well, now we're going into the whole thing. It's
Yes,
like you
yes.
need to know how to train, and there's some people that just know how to take directions.
Yes.
I mean, there's a difference between trainers, personal trainers, and that's what I'm getting from this conversation, because that's why you did get certification. People who go training, they want to train their body, their muscles, they want to shape up. Athletics is a very different thing. Also, coming from a background like I played hockey growing up, the coaches, by the time
You
they were
can do-
coaching, they weren't in shape
weren't even on
necessarily.
ice.
No, they weren't nice. That
I didn't see when I visited your games. They were standing on the sidelines just screaming.
No, that's the games. But in general, like it's a different set of skills, perhaps, right?
But sometimes, being as an athlete, you
Yeah.
doing the excellent job.
right.
But when you're asking a person to do the same thing, they don't know what to pay attention to. So they like, if you're doing squats, you have to understand how to do squats. What do you mean you don't know how to do squats, Because
Well, there's one thing doing and there's one thing teaching.
Exactly,
Yeah,
exactly.
absolutely. I understand that.
hopefully everybody understands.
No, not everybody understands that, obviously. But I get where you're coming from.
How do you gauge success when people come to your gym, your clients? Is there like benchmarks? How do they know they're improving? Obviously, you feel it, but do you have like a system that you implement?
So I don't get anybody ready for any competitions,
Right.
but every person that comes to me, for example, I like to ask them a very important question: what their goals? Some of them have the goals to have a first pull up in their life. So we work on that, and when they pretty much do this, they getting so excited, so happy, and for me, it's like another credit to myself. The other person is trying to get better in boxing, self-defense, or whatever it is. Especially right now, like we're talking about, for example, boxing. A lot of girls, a lot of girls come to the boxing. It's super fun, you know. And I think showing them what they capable of doing as in terms of, you know, moving, having fun, and a good, nice workout. This is legit. And listen, I had a very good example of a person who came to me to get ready for the wedding. We lost probably like 64 pounds
As a guy.
before
As a
before
guy,
the
okay.
wedding, and I was super excited. He invited me to his wedding.
Oh, that's amazing.
Even, you know, getting his parents come to me and tell me like thank you for, you know, support, and showing him what he's capable of doing on, you know, it's very important for me. That's my credits, you know. It's a lot of the, you know, consistency work. You know, a lot of people comes, and whoever is expecting like very easy job and without commitment, I'm being straightforward and trying to being honest as much as I can, telling people that I don't do magic. If you expecting without commitment to the food, nutrition is the most important one in this thing. Without commitment to the training, at least like 3 times a week, you don't have to do it with me. I understand people that some of them really want to work out, but they have like a problem with the money. I absolutely understand that you can do on your own. You know, you can have a personal trainer, for example, once a week, and as a terms of showing what you can do, how you can do it, and what you need to do for the specific goal. And 2 times a week, you can do it on your own.
Is nutrition part of what you offer at your gym? Is there like...
Definitely can recommend. I'm not a nutritionist. I'm not a doctor. I can do some recommendations, and I would love to do some recommendation. I would love to see and show people that whatever they're eating right now, maybe there is certain things that you have to change a little bit, will make a dramatic, you know, results on the future. The workout is for the beauty of the body, but nutrition is to losing weight. You know, is the deficiency of calories. There is no other thing you can do to lose weight, pretty much. So a good workout and a good portion control.
I learned this. During COVID. You know, everybody got closer to the neighbors during COVID, and I was one of.
I thought
one
they were
of
supposed to do the opposite.
No,
Not get-
I don't mean.
That's a good one.
Social distancing was implied. However, after I think it was like 2021 January, I think I've been doing it for like 3 years already. My neighbor was like, "Yo, you got to stop, you know, dodging me and like start walking with me every morning." And like he's older, and he's the one who dragged me out. And I was like, "Yo, I was not a morning person. For me to wake up at 6 in the morning or 5 in the morning and start walking somewhere or whatever." But here's the thing. So I've been doing it for 3 years, not every day, but you know, as much as I can, 3-4 times a week at least. And I haven't lost any weight. I haven't lost any weight because I didn't change my way of eating. I'm eating everything I want, and that's why I'm not losing any weight. But the stamina changes. I remember the hills, like there's a golf course next to my house, and we go through, there's a lot of hills. And I remember the first time I went up that hill, man, I felt like I was going to call an Uber. You know what I mean? I'm like, "Oh, you just leave me here."
So you guys
I'm
walk through the
I'm gonna
golf course
die.
and people are playing?
No, first of all, it's a park, but there's people that play golf. It's huge. But the point is that there's a lot of hills there. And the first hill that we hit, I mean, he's been doing it for like 10 years, and he's like running up there. And I'm like, "Dude, just leave me here. I'm gonna call an Uber. I can't get up on this thing." Today, 3 years later, with the same weight, I'm doing that hill, not even like losing my breath. So the thing is, like, the stamina changes. But the weight doesn't come off because I can't stop, you know, eating the good
So I
stuff.
think people need to give it a little bit more attention to simple thing, walking. You know, you don't have to run. You don't have to do million different exercises for you to lose weight. You can simply walk 10,000 steps a day, and you
But
can
not if you're
lose-
consuming 5,000 calories with it. That's what I'm trying to say, man. I am walking. I am feeling stronger, but I'm not losing the weight because, you know,
yeah, but you
I
see,
eat
you
what I
know,
want.
yes. If you at the same time surplus your calories intake a day,
And it's interesting. You're one of the people actually that brought it up when
yeah, we had this.
we had this conversation, right?
He
I was
wasn't
like,
believing to
I
me,
was like,
but
I'm walking every day. I'm doing like 4 miles. I'm getting like 600 calories on my Apple Watch, and like I'm not losing any weight. And he was the one who was like, you're not counting like what you're putting into your body. And I'm like what? He goes, well, did you have a coffee this morning? I'm like, yeah. He goes, how many sugars did you put in that? I'm like 2. And he's like, for example, that's 100 calories. I'm like, okay. How many coffees did you have throughout the day? I'm like 4. Like, that's 400 calories. Not from the coffee, from the sugar that you added to it. Okay. So you think you ate a salad for lunch that was like 600, but you also added 400 calories just in sugar for the coffee.
there is a lot of little things that you add throughout the day, and you don't pay attention.
You're not
to
paying
it.
attention to them, right?
And I just recently read the interesting thing about the coffee, like you're saying. You know, you get in coffee and you put in so much caramel or whatever.
Well, that's a latte, right? There's like this much coffee, and the rest is
whatever,
like milk, heavy
whatever it
cream,
is, and they saying you don't like coffee, you like candy.
yeah. No,
You know.
I like coffee,
So-
but I do like some sugar sometimes.
What I'm trying to say with these things, a lot of people just thinking that they don't eat a lot, and whenever you start talking to them and like, what you had, and they're like, nothing. You know, I had a salad, Caesar salad. Did you add the dressing? A little bit dressing. What do you mean a little bit dressing? I mean, you can't even see that, you know. But you start telling them how much calories in 2 tablespoons of the dressing, then are you drinking? What do you mean I'm drinking? I on the weekends like half a bottle of whiskey. What do you know? I can drink. What do you mean I can drink? You know, it's like it's my life doesn't have any other. You know. But if your goal, I'm not saying you can't. I'm saying if your goal is to lose weight, you have to learn one basic thing: to say no. No to your friends, no to your food that you actually like. We're talking about certain things that if you have a goal, if your main thing is losing weight, you have to learn how to say no to yourself. No to your friends, no to the family dinner that, this is...
That's tough.
I understand.
It's tough.
But we're talking about the goals. You cannot say, listen, I don't eat nothing, but I don't lose weight. No, it's because you're not saying no to yourself. You're not saying, I understand everybody has the family, everybody has the social meetings. I'm always trying to show people that you always have the choice. You know, you can always modify the food. You can always substitute for something. You don't have to maybe drink half bottle of whiskey, tequila, or whatever it is. You can substitute, for example, for a couple of
We're
glasses
almost
of
40.
wine.
Who drinks a half a bottle of whiskey? You know what that feels like in the morning?
I don't remember as of now.
Because you haven't been doing it for a while.
Yes, I agree with you. But people are complaining that they cannot lose weight. There are a couple of cases that actually you cannot lose weight. You know, it's if you have like a health issues,
Hormonal
for hormones.
imbalances.
There are certain things that you
Right.
actually having a problem with losing weight and trying to go with this certain rules. But if you have no issues with the health and you tell me you cannot lose weight eating like animal, drinking like animal, and partying like an animal, and then coming home like, oh, what, I'm hungry, what we have in the refrigerator. And there's another big issue, people getting enormous amount of food, enormous amount of calories when they bored, And there is another good hack for not to have bad stuff while you're bored. You just don't buy it. You're going to go to the refrigerator, you're going to open up, you're not going to see nothing, you're not going to eat nothing, right? So when you open it up and you haven't done like,
that depends on how determined you are. I mean, 7-Eleven is over.
I can tell you determined enough, right?
All right. So tell us about your day. Bless you.
I'm gonna have to cut that out. Ask her again.
Okay.
How does your day start? Do you drink
it's,
coffee?
It's always different. I cannot tell you. There was certain time that I really had the routine. As of right now, it's kind of a little bit tough, I would say, because having a big family, a big dog, and business, it's always unpredictable. Sometimes you're not having enough sleep and you're like, oh my God, I need another hour, maybe to sleep. And if I will have a chance to work out, I will add a little bit more of my time to work out. Usually, my day starts with a breakfast.
You're like one of those morning people?
No.
No? So you work out at night?
No,
You work out when you have some time?
Yes. I got myself into the relationship with a workout. If I have a time, if I have power, if I have enough strength to do it, I'll do it for sure. Yes, a lot of people are saying like, oh, Yuriy, it's super easy for you. You have a gym, you have this, you're like, it's easy for you.
I'm on your side. I have a treadmill right there. I haven't touched it in months.
I swear, people thinking like, I'm like, this person that every workout I'm having fun. No, I'm not. I'm always struggling with myself. I'm from 4 or 5 workouts a week, probably good 3. I'm like, maybe another,
so
30
hold on.
minutes.
I meant to ask you something else, but
yeah, sure.
you walked into an interesting thing that I actually have a question about. So like,
sure.
What do you do? Like we all have these days that, especially me, I have a bunch of these days that you don't want to go to the gym. You don't want to do anything.
Consistency, commitment. It's
right. So how do you stay consistent? How do you go through that feeling that like, this, like I said, I have a treadmill down right here.
There is no such a feeling. There is, you just have to stop thinking. You have to just put the clothes,
How do you push yourself through it?
You just start. So the first exercise,
Kinda
forever,
like
jumping jacks or whatever. No. Eating healthy is one thing, but going through the workout when you don't want it, it's kind of tough. I really understand people that, saying that, Yuriy, if you wasn't waiting for us, we wouldn't come. Because knowing that that somebody is waiting for you, you have like this responsibility.
That is the only reason why I walk. If it wasn't for him, for my neighbor who walks with me, who actually basically every morning texts me like, "Did you wake up? Are you going?" If it wasn't for him, I wouldn't have gone by myself.
You see, in my thing, there is nobody waiting me in my gym.
So
right?
how does your gym work, right? Because I understand the traditional gyms you go in. So we have you work out. You could get a personal trainer, or you could work out on your own, or you could take a class. I understand from hearing from what you're saying is this is like more of a boutique gym. You come in,
correct?
You're going there to work out with someone, a trainer who's going to work with you.
Can I just
an
say
individual class or a larger?
He's going to say
right?
something funny. I can.
We started
tell,
from breakfast. I'm just saying.
Yeah, I got it.
Well, this isn't a linear interview. Okay?
Yeah, I can take a breakfast. I can take a breakfast with me to the gym, and that's happening a lot of times. Sometimes you just don't have enough time to have a breakfast, and you running late. I'm always, to be honest with you, running late. Always. There is no such a thing that I'm, wake up and like, oh my God, I have so much time. What should I start with? So when I woke up, I know that I'm late. For sure, it's 100%. I'm like running,
It sounds
driving.
like something that would motivate.
It is.
That you're late.
It is. In a certain way, it is. There is in my life. like I said, the biggest motivation is myself. I want my kids to see that nothing easy, and they have to push themselves, and they having a good example of a person that do it not only for them but for them, for myself, so they can when they're gonna grow up, they can do it as well. I think it's one of the thing that I think one of the important stuff in my life, being a good example to my kids.
I'm sorry, boutique gym. I apologize.
About the boutique gym, yes, you're absolutely right. There is
I didn't even know this phrase, this term until
You could just put a boutique to anything, and then it works.
Yes,
It's one of those terms.
it's a glamorous way.
I love it.
And thank you for that. Yes. So yes, you're absolutely right. My place is working as a terms of there is no membership to the studio, to the fitness studio. You can go there only with a trainer. That's one of the best thing in what I'm trying to implement. That you not doing anything on your own. So you always under supervision of another person, that a trainer. So you cannot go inside without the trainer. Yes, we recently got the classes, but the classes like you go into the class with a trainer.
Just more people than just you, right?
Yes, but the good thing, you respect the place, and we're telling the rules to each customers, and each customer, like for example, one of the greatest thing that I implement to the studio, changing shoes. It's like what's so big deal about it, right? So in the beginning, a lot of people are complained. Why? Because I'm like, yo, I have like super expensive sneakers. Why I cannot go? I don't care how expensive they are. It just, you lay down on the floor and you walked outside and maybe you get into something, and then, you go into my place and disrespect the other people that lay down on the floor. I don't want that, and for me, it was a big deal. And a lot of people complain in the beginning. And when they start realizing that the place is clean and everybody is, taking care of others, they start saying thank you, for that. And it's one of the biggest rule in my place. Like a lot of people like, what should I bring with me to the gym, to the first workout or whatever it is? There are a few things I'm telling them. You gotta bring changing shoes, good vibes, and enjoy the workout. That's all you need to do. Everything else, we have it. We have I believe, top of the line of equipment. We have a very, very nice and professional trainers, and we have a good vibes. I think we have certain things that a lot of places doesn't have, and even the look of the studio, it's maybe doesn't look like a gym with membership, but like you said, it's kind of private boutique like a fitness studio that everything is very pretty. The atmosphere in the studio is very important for me. The trainers that with a smile, that trying to taking care of you, that simple things, saying hi to a person even though they don't know the person, it's very important. When the new person coming in, they feel like they surround themselves with a supportive team. And I think this is one of the greatest thing that you can show to people, that they're not by themselves when they need it. So,
but I would assume because
of
of that type of a gym, people that are coming, they're more or less dedicated to less than, I guess, in some way, there are gyms that people just come. I've seen that for sure, when they just come in and just to hang out. You know what I mean? Oh, everybody's at the gym. Let me go see what's going on. You don't have those type of people in your gym because they're coming there to train. And like you said, if there's no trainer, they're not really. There's no membership. It's not like
no. I mean, you don't have to go to the workout sometimes to work out 1 hour. You can. Simply do a couple of exercises throughout the workout, have a good conversation, not every workout is supposed to be 100%.
No, I get it.
Showing up there.
But the people mostly are motivated to come because they already signed up for one-on-one.
Yes.
Or Do you have those that you got like? Do you have those that don't come
Absolutely.
and like they're paying you and they're like
Absolutely.
for your time, but they don't show up?
And I'm trying to show people. It's a very good question, and I'm always trying to show people that it's not like we having fun we can show up, we're gonna have to work. It's our like a job that we're doing for fun. This is, first of all, it's our full-time job. If you got an appointment with us, if you got on schedule and you're not showing off, then not only you missing the training session, which is very important, but we're losing money. We declined to the other person for you,
Right.
and you're not showing off, meaning kind of not nice, and that needs to be taken care of and realized by the person. So if you're not showing off, you have to pay.
How do you motivate them besides paying?
Results. That's the best thing you can show them. Either it's gonna be the health, meaning like the way they look, or the mental health. Not everybody, like I said, not every person come to the gym to have a beautiful body. The first thing they need to understand, the activities, the sport is for the mental health, and whatever they're getting as a terms of the body is the how you saying this, the icing on the cake, something like that. So it's you getting a beautiful body as a bonus, unless your goal is to compete in some kind of activities and
Then they go somewhere else.
Yes, I don't take people for the competitions as in terms of bodybuilding contests. We have trainers in our studio that does it. Me personally, I'm not doing that, but
So the trainers that are in your gym, they're affiliated as.
Yes, there is a different kinds of trainers we have, and like again, I will continue saying this over and over. I very happy and very proud of whatever team I have right now, and they all different. They all have different certificates. They professional in different kinds of fields. And when, for example, in social media, people writing that we need a trainer, I'm asking what they're looking for, because I can recommend based on their goals, I can recommend them a trainer. So
And they're all under the RoofTop Fitness umbrella.
yes, they working for themselves. I don't like this thing that like the strings attached, and I'm like, if you're not working for me, you're not working for anybody else. It's your life. You're absolutely free to go. My thing is to create surrounding that they don't want to live to other gyms, and it's probably my goal. But I cannot tell them either they have to stay with me or they have to go to the other gym. That's only their choices. And thank God, we started with 2 trainers. Now we have 8. And the way I see it, people are enjoying it. I'm talking about the trainers. And I really, really love spending time with my RoofTop Fitness team. It's kind of become like sort of a family. This used to be my dream, having people in my team that actually love what they do, and having a good vibes and enjoying the atmosphere, coming to the place every time knowing that, they're waiting for you, you can talk, you can have fun, you can celebrate certain things. It's very important for me. As of now, we have the room for the personal training, and there is another room for the classes, and I'm very proud of that room because there are so many things, even though it's not that big, as in terms of a space-wise, but you can do so many different classes there, from the pole dance to air dance to stretching to boxing.
Everybody could do the pole dance.
Listen, I'm not trying that yet. maybe, but I think I can
We
fall.
might meet here in a couple of years
he knew the pole dance is going to get a lot of attention.
and have a different career path.
So my trainers, they've been asking me, you should try
it.
Yeah, definitely. Listen, to be honest with you, it's a lot of strength you need to hang on this thing. All right, it's not like you just hang in there. You have to have enough strength. You have to have enough techniques, and this is super cool. It's not easy.
That's the
people
newest
who
class you guys have,
underestimate. Yeah, it's very. I think it's beautiful. It's one of the sport that I consider as in terms of a beautiful, right? So I very happy creating that room and showing people that they can not only enjoy the class trainer but the vibe of the room. It's
a nice room. I've been there.
Which class did you take?
No. It's
I
like
took the photography class.
it's a great room. It's a great room. What was the 100 shades of
It's 50 Shades of Black.
It's
It's a black room.
It's a black room.
50 Shades of Black.
It's a very nice room.
He's
It's
got
a
the
different
LEDs,
advertisement
he's
you
got
got.
the mood lights. He's got everything. Yeah, but the room is fully black.
Yes.
Like pitch black. There's black walls, black ceiling, black.
Correct.
What do you call floors?
What's up with the tats? We love your tats, man. How'd you get into that? There's like another personal question.
I love them. I enjoy them, and it's there is something about it. Like even with the pain, it's every time being on a session for 7-9 hours or whatever it is.
Not even mentioning how far you went together.
Yes, that's another thing. It's a good one. I don't care if I need to travel, if I know and see a person that I like what they doing, I can travel. The last thing I went to Poland last year to got my chest. And
I'm not gonna ask you to take off your shirt.
I could, but I don't.
We have plenty of that on Instagram anyway. So.
True story.
We'll
So,
link below.
it's painful, but I catch myself on last tattoo I got that I actually enjoying it, like
Enjoying
really
the
enjoying
pain
it, like
process.
even the pain. There is people saying this addiction, and I agree with them. You cannot stop. And me having the first tattoo on my arm and thinking like, what, I'm gonna have a t-shirt, I'm gonna cover it, it's only for me, I'm gonna make it big, and I'm not gonna do anything else. Should
That's
be enough.
usually where people start, right? Is the shoulder, right?
So I got an arm. It's a head of a lion. And when
Your first, it was big. It wasn't like some kind
It's
of
not on the
bracelet. Or
shoulder?
something. It wasn't like
It's
a barbed
it's-
wire.
Oh,
or
so it is
whatever.
the shoulder.
Yeah, but it was like
here,
the
it's
whole
like,
thing.
Look,
Yeah.
it's from
Yeah.
So I came out from the tattoo studio. I'm like, I need to get another one. I thought that
Now I need to
it's gonna-
cover it up, right?
It's very how to say it, I do a lot of research before I go and do something like that. I need to pretty much sure that I'm not gonna get bored with it. And there is another big thing, sometimes I don't even pay attention to them. So it's not like, I every time I see in the mirror, I'm like, oh my God.
I was gonna ask, is there like days when you wake up like, whoa, what the hell is that?
You see, in my opinion, that's why you cannot save money on those things. It's because if you're doing for the rest of your life. You have to understand this is for the rest of your life, not thinking, okay, if I'm gonna do it, maybe I will have a chance to remove it with a no. If you're doing this, you have to understand that you're doing it for the rest of your life. If you have the thoughts that, maybe it will be a day that you will decide to remove them, you don't have to do it. Don't do it.
So that's why I haven't done it.
My suggestion,
He doesn't have any issues with commitment, apparently.
don't do it. But yes, it's an addiction. It's definitely an addiction, and choose the good professional tattoo artists, because even though if God forbid you're gonna have a day where you think, oh my God, why I put the bird or a slice of pizza on myself, at least it's gonna be a good job, So as long as
See, that's the thing. I love the way it looks, and we have many friends that have tattoos and stuff, and I love the way that it looks. But I could never get myself to like. I feel like I want one,
And then you
but
regret it the next day.
It's not. But I'm not sure like what I
What
want.
do you
like
want?
you
Right,
were
that
talking about, you
decision-
knew what you wanted,
Yeah.
right?
but
How did you know? How did you know what you wanted? I mean, like I agree with Mark 100%. How do I decide what I want permanently?
All right, so-
Like, man, I repaint my walls in my house like 3 times. You know what I mean? Like, I'm not sure I'm going to be okay with the same tattoo.
Okay,
for
you
the rest of
kind
my
of
life.
person that like to see the other people have it.
Yeah, I love it.
All right, so for me to having a tattoo is it has a meaning, right? Every tattoo, pretty much, whatever I have, it has certain meaning. You wouldn't be able to tell everyone what this means or what that means. The most important for other person is if you see the tattoo on the other person, is you're not gonna basically think why this pizza, why he put it the burger,
You
or
keep
why
saying
he,
pizza. Who got a pizza?
I saw that a lot.
saw the
I was
pizza
working.
sign?
Yeah, I swear, I was.
I want to see the pizza
I
tattoo.
was working in Village as a security guard. And I saw a lot of things. The people getting drunk and getting tattoos like all over the. Oh my God! It was a dude. That,
I know a few people that did that.
Yeah,
Drunk
it was a dude
in the
that
city.
put the black square on himself. I swear it was a black square, and he's like,
Isn't that a famous painting?
probably yes.
Yeah,
No, he comes to me, and I was working at the lounge on the doors, checking IDs and taking out the drunk people out, but. It was pretty fun, and this dude comes to me. He's like, "Look, it's just beautiful. Look." I'm like, "Oh my God, you're gonna regret that tomorrow badly." It's. I think that tattoos you have to think a lot before you're gonna get, especially if it's your first tattoo, and it's supposed to. If it means something, it's supposed to means. For yourself, you're not gonna prove anybody. You're not gonna tell everybody. The other person can judge only if it's a great job. Problem for me with the tattoos, you cannot stop. I decided to go. You can tell. The hands. Now it's like full arm, full chest, and I'm thinking about neck. Oh my God!
What's the most painful place to get a tattoo?
He might not want to tell you he has a tattoo there.
You understand why?
All right, so when I did the chest, by the nipple, and this is one part, and on my hand, it's like a different level of pain that I actually experienced. That I'm like, oh wow, that.
I heard it's by the bone, isn't it? Like I've never had a tattoo, so I
don't know. I don't know how this part called. I don't know. It's like part of the hand. Oh,
You gotta get a doctor.
There is no bones here.
Yeah,
Jesus
and there's no bones
Christ.
next to your nipples either.
No, by the chest, there is a.
Well,
there is
there's-
a-
yeah,
yes,
the
it's
rib cage,
painful,
right?
but it's fine. It's right here on the hand. Oh my God, I don't know. Maybe because it's me. Maybe this is mine.
Sensitive area.
Jesus, wow, that was very painful. I was dying there. But it's okay, and if you would tell me, you're a tattoo artist here, and would you like to get it? I would go, definitely. I wouldn't even think twice. So that's what, tattoos is one of my addiction. Like if we talking about tattoos and my particular lifestyle, I like to expose myself pretty much to everything. To everything, to new adventures, to
I
new.
heard that wrong.
Yeah, I know. I decided to go, with the flow.
I like to expose myself.
Yes, I decided. So there is another thing about me, and I really enjoying it. I'm not shown to a lot of people, but Wait.
This is getting very candid.
The same topic of exposing yourself.
Singing. Singing. I'm gonna.
Well,
yeah,
listen,
okay, so
when I introduced you, I said a man of many talents. This guy sings, he does
I'm not-
tattoos, he exposes himself apparently.
I'm not saying this is the talent. I consider myself as a terms of singing as a hobby, and I enjoy it. I'm not trying to tell people that I know and singing super good or something like that. I just this is one of the things that I actually enjoy and I have fun with it, and I'm going to the studios, the whole process of it, super excited about it, and it's something for me that shows me another path that I can kind of learn something new, and some people saying this isn't
They like it?
it comes up not.
Do you like it?
I love it. I used to play the guitar a long time ago. I used to play the guitar, and I feel
Mark has one over
yeah, I know.
He played it. He's the only one that played it.
there. He's the only one.
So my then girlfriend, now my wife, got me a guitar for my birthday because I kept saying I want a guitar, I want to learn how to play, I want to learn how to play. That was like in 2006. Okay, and that guitar has been beautifully standing as just an art piece or
Ready-
whatever,
ready to play
or
when
like
you
a
sing.
vase. And he came over once and he's like, "Oh, you got a guitar?" I'm like, "I haven't tuned it." He knew exactly what to do, and then he played us some songs. It was great.
I'm missing
That's
it.
that's the most love that guitar got in the longest time.
No, this is like I would love to learn, different things like piano, for example. I would love to learn different language. I would love to learn the skills of on ski, for example. That is the
That's
last
something
thing.
new you're trying, right?
Yes. Oh my God.
You gotta get the ski machine at the gym.
We're coming back to the word of pizza, right? I found out that when you're skiing,
Don't eat pizza.
for me, and everybody was screaming pizza, pizza. I'm like, where's the pizza? It's the way you
Brake.
emergency brake, right?
Yeah.
When
Really?
That's when you don't know how to ski.
oh, he doesn't
right?
know about
No,
that, right?
that would have been very helpful the first time I tried to ski. I almost killed a little kid, okay? I was going down the hill and I saw like I can't stop. Nobody told me nothing about no pizzas, nothing. I was on a
There is
bunny,
a fries
like
too.
one of those like
Fries.
little
What
hills.
do you know about the fries?
I don't know nothing about anything. I got on the skis. They threw me down that little kiddie whatever
I
thing
was
where you
running
start.
with it.
No. And I'm
I was
going,
skiing.
and listen, I'm heavier than a kid, and I'm gaining speed, and I'm gaining speed,
It's
and I'm
pretty
going
scary.
straight.
It is scary.
And all of a sudden, this little kid gets in front of me, and I realize I'm gonna kill him if I don't stop, and I don't know how to stop. So I did the only thing I could have done. I just like jumped
Fall,
on the
right?
side,
All
yeah.
right.
And one of my skis came off, the other one didn't. That really hurt my leg. That sucked.
Oh my God.
But the kid is alive, and
That's what. All right. So this was something new for me, and I on the second day I actually had some enjoyment because before that I was like, oh my God, how you can, ride this thing with. I wasn't even speeding. I mean, for me it was like super fast. Even with the pizza, I'm like, I'm doing pizza, and I'm not doing any breaks, So on the second day, I kind of realized that, you know what? This is sort of
I would have
manageable.
assumed you were sore on the second day.
No.
This is Pennsylvania.
Yes, it was a Camelback. Yeah.
Camelback. Yeah.
Yeah, it was a January 2nd. It was a January 2nd. It wasn't that Monday.
Oh, I was recovering. You were skiing. I get it. This is what happens. I was recovering after New Year's. He was already skiing. You're like that Equinox commercial. You ever seen that?
No.
It's like there was a girl running, and it's like you see it on the first or something. It's like, what were you doing last night? Like everybody's drinking, partying. You know what I mean? This girl's running first thing in the morning, 5 a.m. January 1st, and I'm like, holy. Like it was a good commercial.
That's what I was trying to tell you, that I would love to learn new skills. I would love to see something that I never did it before. There is another thing I got even once. I got a present as a gift of jumping from the plane, with the parachute thing. No,
Skydiving.
Skydiving. I'm not enjoying this thing.
You did it?
No.
So the gift is unused.
Yes. So the thing is, I probably.
Did they strap you?
I think I could jump. I think I'm not sure, but I think
So
yeah.
wait.
But would I enjoy it? No.
So you have a gift certificate to go skydiving.
Has it expired?
I
And
don't
it doesn't
know about
expire?
that. I don't know about
You
that.
can do it
but,
anytime?
You want to jump?
No.
You
I'm
see?
good.
Is at the one? Obviously, you're gonna be strapped to another dude and fly together, right?
This is another thing
No. Look, I think that
depending my life on the other.
I think that's just it depends on where you are in life. That time for me passed. Like now I have kids, I have responsibilities.
No, it's not about that. I'm not
see it that
enjoying
way. I can't.
No,
jump
I'm not. I'm not.
unless
gonna,
you have a good insurance policy.
Yeah. What are you gonna cover? If you're gonna, it's the parachute is not.
Well, your kids are taken care of, man.
Okay. So this is one of the things that I don't enjoy, and I'm not gonna have fun.
You know, the person might be watching this podcast. You might be disappointing them.
I'm
about
sorry.
this.
I'm sorry. Listen, I have a competition. It's called the Savage Race, right? It's based pretty much on the water. So all the obstacles, there's like a lot of obstacles. It's a pretty cool race. It's based on the water. And there was a couple obstacles that you have to jump from the height to the little, I don't know, like
Pond.
I wouldn't even say it's a pond. I mean, like there was the diver there waiting for you to jump, but I kind of has this fear probably of the height. Like I jump, I don't even think twice. I went into this, like you said, a pond. But do I enjoy it? No. Do I have to do it? Probably if I already there, yes, I would do it. But this is not my thing,
Did you ever go skydiving?
No.
Do you want to go?
Not a thing. Do you want to go?
I mean,
he has a gift
if I
certificate.
No, it's I don't know. Listen, a lot of people like it. A lot of people enjoying it. A lot of people are actually doing this over and over. I don't. It's like I don't know about you guys. I don't enjoy the ocean. I mean, I can go in, I can go out, I can swim there.
I'm absolutely the same way.
I like pool.
Yeah.
I have enough of swimming there, the clear water. Don't get nervous, Mark.
Him exposing himself.
Exposing yourself. So there are certain things that I just don't have fun with it, and
No, I totally understand. So we went to Mexico. My wife loves the beach. She went to the beach. I'm at the pool. Like the sand.
You have a separate vacation or what?
No, we met in the hotel room.
You're like, yeah, bye.
We visited each other at the bar. But no, the point is that, like, to me, the whole, I think it's not so much that it's even the sand or something. I don't like the beach. It's like you don't know what's under you. I think it's a fear thing for me personally.
So that's my thing. Why should I do it if I don't enjoy it? I mean, if I have to, I would probably do it. But if I not really enjoying it, why should I, stay in a place where I'm not having fun?
That's a philosophical question.
It is.
Should you push yourself, or should you just I know I don't enjoy this and I'm not gonna do it?
You see, there are certain things that I definitely want to push myself. Yeah. And like I said, like certain races that kind of sort of a competition, and being better than you used to be, and competing with other people and competing with yourself. I having fun, but being as in the place where, like, for example, jumping from the skydiving, from the beginning, I don't want to do it. I mean, if I would have to, probably yes.
I think it comes down to you should push yourself when it's something you want to do, but you're scared. When you don't want to do it in the beginning, then it's like, what's the point of even trying?
Right,
you know what I mean?
Right, yeah. Yes.
It's like if you wanted to learn how to, like, if you wanted to parachute or go, what are those, hot air balloons, right? If he wanted to. He just wants to go, but he's scared of heights. That's when you, like, push yourself.
Yes, correct.
But if he doesn't like it, then it's like, what's the point, right? What are the things you like?
Yes.
What does Yuriy Lemenev like to snack on? Out of healthy snacks, I'm assuming right now.
Healthy snack.
Healthy. We'll go to the other ones.
All right, healthy snacks.
What's your favorite healthy snack?
I mean, listen, I like fruits. I do like
apples.
Apples, not really. No.
Do you know apples have like a lot of carbs?
I don't know. I'm not an apple guy.
He's just put it right away. No apples, right? Healthy snacks. I usually considering myself getting the protein bar, if I want it. Especially right now, these days, they have protein bars as like candy, and you don't have to blame yourself eating something bad because there is like 1% of sugar and it tastes like delicious, actually. But
it's not as interesting as I thought.
I understand. I'm sorry.
Like, give me a guilty pleasure food.
If we're talking about something that super unhealthy, it's
Something you just enjoy. It doesn't have to be healthy.
No one's gonna know about this year.
one of my favorite cake, and I can thank God, I'm eating this once a year, especially New Year. This is why my New Year is very special holiday for me. It's,
Olivier cake.
Olivier cake is a must, and I don't know if you know the waffles with a condensed milk.
Oh, yeah,
my God, I don't know. It's like you go into the heaven. I'm sorry. It's one of the things that I probably like all the bakers like, oh my God, how he could tell even about this. But I enjoy it. I love it. I think the taste of it.
You work all
like,
year for it, right?
Jesus Christ, yes. And then like a month or two, you just have to recover from that. But yes, very simple, very sweet, I think. And I love it. I enjoy it. And I'm not this kind of person who saying or telling everybody that, you have to eat super healthy. Don't eat sugar. Don't do that. Don't do that. No, if you don't have no issues, you don't have no such goals or like a specific time frame to do something, and you want to enjoy the life. I'm pretty simple with that. The like some people telling me, how much should I lose? Why are you asking me? Ask yourself. If you're not happy with what you see in the mirror, then you have to do something. If you're happy with what you see in the mirror and you feel comfortable, don't listen to anybody. That's your life. You living your life. If you want to change something, change it. If you don't want it, don't listen to anyone. And there is a millions of, I love them, the fitness gurus or whatever it is, and they pushing whatever they think it's the right thing. It doesn't mean this is their routine. It will work for you. It means that some of the people taking suggestion from, I would say, the fitness guru, and they're like, oh my God, this is disgusting, but they said it's working. Why are you struggling? I mean, you're not gonna stay with this till the rest of your life. You're gonna stay this like certain period of time, and after that you're gonna go back, and you're gonna even do worse than you used to have it. And you're gonna hate yourself. I against of mental stress,
Yeah.
and a lot of diets based on hating surroundings.
What you're eating.
Yeah, and I don't like it. That's why I'm talking to people that if you cannot stay with this type of food, with this such diet, don't even consider yourself of continue with that. You have to have your own
favorite healthy food.
Absolutely. I'm for enjoying the life, not to struggle all your life. There are people that actually enjoying being all the time on a diet, enjoying that feeling. They seeing themselves and enjoying more of the way they look, and they don't care of the food. For them, food is a fuel, which is I understand and respect that. But there's some people actually enjoying the,
I understand those people much easier.
I understand.
I do know people that just accept food as fuel. It's just fuel. It's not, it's not a pleasure. Food. I mean, for me at least, it's associated with pleasure.
Me too. That's why my six apps is not visual.
But they're there, man. They're there, right?
Everybody have six.
You have any embarrassing workout moments?
Oh my God!
That you want to share? See how it's tough for him.
It's a tough question.
He does not have embarrassing.
I don't have
moments.
embarrassing moments.
I do everything right.
Not really, to be honest with you. I mean, I'm trying to think about it, but there is. I'm proud with my embarrassing moments. You know?
We can skip that then.
I'm very
Since he exposes himself.
exposing themselves. You know?
There's no problem with embarrassment. I got you. Final words? I guess, okay, what we wanted to ask is what's one piece of advice to give someone who wants to start their fitness journey, but maybe is intimidated because it's not something they've been doing ever, but it's something they want to start?
Don't give up, for sure. It's you gotta think about the life routine. You gotta find the right people to follow. You gotta find the right person to gonna show you the right workout, the right techniques. So you're gonna have enough knowledge to continue, enough knowledge to motivate yourself and have fun with it. And I think you gotta enjoy the moment. You gotta enjoy the life. Either it's a workout or it's running, biking, or whatever it is. Just never stop. I think laying down on the couch watching TV. I mean, it's up to everybody. It's up to everybody. But I think it's super boring. I think it's super boring. I think as soon as you're gonna get into the one of the activities, you're gonna find something new for yourself, and give yourself some time to get through this path and see. Maybe you're gonna like something. Maybe you're gonna be able to build something healthier. Yeah,
The new you.
New you. Never stop. Never give up, and be some other motivation to other people.
All right.
Guys, thank you for having me today.
Listen, if you're ever in Brooklyn, I guess check out RoofTop Fitness, right?
Definitely.
Below.
Links will be down below. Like, subscribe, follow, and we'll see you in the next one.
Thank you.
Thank you
coming,
for
Yuri.
being with us.
Thank you.